Hey guys, what's up? It's Patrick here, and today bringing you guys episode 98 of my Let's Play Clash of Clans series on Chief Pat 2. So I'm finally back from Seattle. I had a great time out there, and I'm actually going to do a recap video tomorrow that talks about everything about the Clash meetup as well as packs. But today, let's go ahead and do some raids and see if we can do some upgrades. So upgrade 1, we're going to upgrade our final cannon to level 11. And as far as elixir goes, I was a little bit torn between upgrading my storage or maybe one of my dark drills. Storage would help out a bit in case I get hit by lightning attacks because it'll actually take less percentage and therefore less dark elixir. But I could also do my drill, which costs 4 million elixir. It really just depends what type of raids I see. So if I find a bunch of good raids in a row, I'll probably do the drill. If not, I'll just go ahead and do that storage. Alright, so let's go ahead and search, and I actually found this base for the very second attack. So whenever you find bases really quickly, that's definitely the most fun you have playing Clash of Clans. I know at the meetup someone asked me what's like the worst part of Clash of Clans, and I said searching for bases, or maybe that was in one of the Q&A episodes, but it really does get depressing when you search for bases forever and can't find anything. But I actually found this one on the second go, which was probably the first time in a long time. Usually I have to spend a pretty good amount, so most of it was inside of the mines and pumps, so this one was a freebie. You can see I used my archers to get that dark elixir drill. I think there was around 70 DE, but yeah, that's all I wanted to do with this one, and I really didn't care too much for trophies. Alright, in the end, 400,000 resources, not too bad at all. A little bit of dark elixir, but not really that much. Let's go ahead and go to the next base, and believe it or not, I found this one on the first search. I don't remember the last time I found a base on the first search. This was really good luck, and I definitely wanted to roll with it, and this one has over 600,000 resources. So for this base, there were quite a few mines and pumps inside of the base, so I wanted to make sure I spared all my troops. That way I could sort of go on an assault, I think maybe on the top or the top left. So you can see I'm sort of just spreading archers around right now, and as you guys know, first part of my farming strategy, if you guys have seen the ultimate guide, is to try to pick off some bases. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just dropping a couple of archers. I actually have a lot of archers for this one. I have 77, and usually I only have about 50. So I really don't mind wasting a couple of them to try to pick off these bases, and that'll make it a lot easier for me to raid. So right now we're sitting at 400,000 resources. We've taken about 200,000 from the base. Gonna go ahead and wrap it up on up bottom with some of these archers, and then I decided I would attack through the bottom so I could get that mine and that pump, because again, I don't think really that much is going to be inside of the storages. This guy has tombstones. He hasn't logged in for a while because he doesn't have a league emblem. You can see he has a tree, a gem box outside of his base, so I'm just going to focus strictly on mines and pumps, and hopefully it'll work out for me. Alright, so like I said, main point of attack is going to be from the top left because that's where 3 elixir pumps are, as well as a dark elixir pump. If I can get to that, that would actually be really good, but I'm not so sure. We'll just have to see what happens, and if we don't get it, it's not that big of a deal. Alright, giants are down. I'm dropping some of those spare archers that I have since I have so many of those guys. Gonna keep going. I got the first elixir pump since that one was sort of wide open. There is one on the bottom right there that you can see. Probably gonna be a little bit more difficult to get to since my wall breakers were being dumb. And as you can see right now, they went towards that right hand intersection. So now I'm just going to start spamming some of my archers, and we should be able to clean up and get this elixir pump. Maybe some goblins will help out. Not really sure. But yeah, that should probably be the final thing we need to get, and then we can wrap it up for this raid. Alright, so a few more archers. I dropped a giant as well, and since I could drop my queen, all I was going to do is use her for a second, use her ability, and wrap it up for the raid. And from there, we should be good, and yeah, I can surrender and make sure she doesn't lose any health. Alright, so awesome raid, 530,000 resources, again, only 68 dark elixir. We did manage to steal 10 trophies, and we got a nice bonus of like 6,000, so I guess that covers maybe 2 or 3 wall breakers. Let's go ahead and go to our next base. So this one was massive, 730,000 resources, but if you look at my gold bar, I probably had to spend 6 or 7 minutes searching for this, so I might have lost 150,000 gold. So we definitely needed to find one like this so we could steal a lot of resources. Alright, so starting off, same strategy as before. I have a little bit less archers because in general I only want to have around 40 to 50 because I'm mainly focused on goblins with this army composition. So I'm going to go ahead and start attacking, and once I start taking care of some of these outside buildings, I'll decide where I want to attack from and try to steal all of the resources. So goblins are taking care of some of the buildings on the outside, archers as well. There is a wizard tower right here, and I feel like this is a pretty good place to attack from, so this is where I'm going to put my clan castle. Luckily, I have a lot of wizards in my clan castle, so for something like this base, I'm trying to get maybe 2 stars, 3 stars if I'm lucky, but generally try to get 2 stars, and hopefully I can get most of the storages. Maybe just leaving 1 remaining would be a pretty successful raid. All right, right now things are looking really good. I'm going to start spamming some of those giants. You can see I sort of changed my composition around a little bit. I've been trying to switch it up with maybe 8 giants and 10 wall breakers compared to my strategy where I use, I think, 6 giants and 8 wall breakers, something like that, because I really don't need that many goblins, I don't think. So that's why I've been doing that, and I feel like it's been a little bit more successful for attacking bases like this that have a lot of gold and elixir inside of their storages. All right, right now things are looking really good. Those wizards definitely helped a lot from the clan castle. Definitely have to thank my clanmates for that. Still have some giants on the bottom as well as my archer queen. So I'm going to drop the rest of my troops sort of on this bottom hand side as well as those 2 wall breakers I think I had left. And then from here, it looks like we should probably be able to get a 3-star. I'm thinking it won't be too difficult. Still have my queen's ability, and there's only like really a cannon and a wizard tower left. So this one's going to be 3 stars and definitely an awesome raid. So even though I had to search for it forever, I definitely made a big profit. I think, again, I spent maybe 100 to 150,000 gold. I'm not sure. I'll have to look back on the video and see what happened, but it's definitely worth it when you find a base like this, and that's why I stay patient and I don't attack bases worth like 200 to 300,000 resources. So in the end, I think that's like 750,000 with the bonus, plus 26 trophies, 180 dark elixir. Really not finding that much dark elixir today, but I'm not going to complain with those type of resources, and let's go ahead and do our upgrades. So like I said, cannon to level 11, that's going to be the final one. Only a 5-day upgrade. Cannons are definitely the shortest, I think, when it comes to defenses. And then as far as a dark elixir goes, or I guess elixir goes, we're going to upgrade our dark elixir storage, and that is going to do it for this video. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow I'm going to do a wrap up of the Clash meetup we had in Seattle, like I just said, as well as if you're watching this video right when it comes out. I think today is, what is it? It's September 3rd. You guys can check me out on Twitch TV. I'm doing a live stream for probably 2 or 3 hours. That's going to do it. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.